All right, the most important question, the hair. Why'd you cut it?
I just got bored with life. Something new.
What's kind of your focus coming into training camp when you look back on last year, and what do you want to get better at this year?
I just want to be more consistent, catch more balls, be a better team player.
This group apparently has a lot of talent. And what have you thought about the new guys coming in, joining the wide receiver room?
Fast guys, got a will to learn. I think they'll help us out a lot.
What strides have you seen from Will Rogers?
Just better, better chemistry with the team. A lot more receivers ripping. He learning everybody better now.
3 years in the program now, do you see yourself a leader now with the wide receiver group, or how do you see that coming together?
Oh, yes, sir, for sure. I try to lead by example as much as I can. I mean, I feel like a lot of guys follow behind me and try to do some stuff that I do as far as being a good team player.
Jaden, what's the competition like between you guys in the secondary? It looked pretty back and forth, somewhat even out there today. What's that been like?
It is always just even all the time, a lot.
Do you see progress in that group from last year, the safeties, cornerbacks? What do they look like?
Yes, sir. I mean, just a lot of guys returning, just a lot of guys that's been doing it for a while, and hopefully they'll be able to do it again this year.
What does Justin Robinson and Jordan Moses maybe bring to the table?
J-Rob, big body. J-Mo, he can move very good. He can catch the ball. They can both catch the ball good.
Back to the secondary, obviously that group at corner lost Martin, and that's a big void to fill, but I feel like that group may be deeper this year when you add Banks in there and other guys.
Yes, sir. I feel like DeCam Banks and DeCarlos Nicholson, all the guys that we got in, I feel like they'll help us out a lot.
Who gives you the most trouble on that side?
I hate to say it, but DeCam, for sure.
What's different about him? I mean, we saw in the spring the steps he took forward. What's different from him compared to last year when?
I mean, I guess he's just getting more reps and become a better player.
How much do you feel like he was kind of able to learn from playing behind, Martin and Emmanuel and having them out here? How much do you feel like that elevated his game even when he wasn't, necessarily on the field as much?
I mean, I feel like it elevated him a lot just watching the two elite guys play and then coming in behind them. I feel like that wouldn't be too hard.
You guys obviously got a lot of experience back, but what's it like when you come out here every day and you're competing with? I know all of y'all gonna play about the same reps, but you're out there competing with Calvin and you look at the X position as Ra and Tulu going back and forth and Ducking and Harmon and Mosley and all them. What's that bring out in you guys every day?
I mean, it's just in-room competitions. I mean, just trying to make each other better.
2020 wasn't fair to anybody because of the situation, but how far have y'all come from that point till now, you think, as a group or you individually?
I feel like we're just a better collective team. As far as me, I feel like I'm a better team player.
You were talking about, in your personal game, wanting to be a bit more consistent, and that's something that Coach Leach talks a lot about, is consistency. I guess now, going into this third year where you guys kind of have this core together, do you feel like you guys are taking those steps when you think back to 2020 in terms of the improved consistency?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, it's just getting better every year.
You got a new position coach this year. How's that connection with Coach?
I love Coach Drew. I love him to death.
Feels like you've been here for a few minutes, so what's it like going into what should be your final year?
It's exciting, it's an opportunity. It's kind of one of those things I've kind of tried to learn when I get older. You can't really get bored with the process. So come out here every day, find a way to get better, compete, make the guys around you better. I think it's been off to a really good start.
So you've been through these camps before. I guess what's kind of your message to maybe some of these younger guys that are going through it for the first or second time?
You just worry day by day. You don't worry about, it's this day, this adding up, what we got to do tomorrow. You handle practice, get ready, get showered, get ready, handle meetings, just kind of go step by step. Don't look too far ahead. At the end of it, you'll be all right. Flew by.
What's the competition like between the receivers and the secondary this camp? Got some new faces back there.
It's great. We've had some new guys come in. Some other guys have been stepping up. We're battling. I think every day we're going back and forth. Everybody's chirping in a competitive manner. I love that out there. There's a high energy. I think both sides are making each other better.
I know he's not a new face of the program or the coaching staff, but Coach Hollingshead, he's been around a while, but what's that like as him now as your receivers coach?
It's been great. He's got a lot of experience, especially coming from coaching quarterbacks. So he's kind of giving us a little bit of a new perspective on the whole scheme and timing and where we need to be. So I really enjoyed it. And he's coming there, brought a lot of energy to our rooms, making corrections. Overall, it's been great.
Austin, what's it been like? Jaden Walley, just talk about his. Y'all been here about the same time. Just talk about his ebb and flow. He says he needs to be more consistent. What do you say when you say Jaden Walley?
Man, he's grown a ton. He's really matured into a leader, and he works his head. He works like really hard. I love that about him. He's always trying to learn, soak up things, and try to be a guy who leads. And honestly, he's just a great football player. He's talented as can be. When you get the ball in his hands, he's unbelievable. And he's a really good guy off the field. So all those things kind of add up, and that's why he's been a lot of success for him.
He talked about being a guy who likes to lead by example. I guess how do you what does he do that you kind of see that and you're kind of like, all right, he is doing that leadership part of it now?
Man, just whether drill by drill, just kind of busting his tail, working hard. You're doing the little things, you're going to get treatment and recovery, never being late. He's always on time to everything, good attitude, stuff like that. Never like a locker room lawyer or nothing like that. He's always just doing good leading.
As guys like you and Jaden have grown into those leadership roles and just more older guys being around, period, how has it helped you guys take some steps forward in terms of how you're playing on the field, how you prepare, all that stuff?
I think we've definitely tried to, obviously improve ourselves, and we try to improve everybody around us, We got new guys, new faces, whatever it is, try to get everybody on the same page. Just kind of, helping get everybody to buy in, Coach Leach's, culture, everything he's got going here.
What do you like about the new guys on the outside? How can they help you?
I think we have so much depth out there now. I think we got like 6-7 guys that can just play ball at any time. Big athletic cats can go up there and get it. Just really excited.
Who's the ping pong champion? Still Will or you?
Nah, I still run. Yeah. A little busy right now for all that, but yeah.
Right, Woody Mark.
Woody, this is year 3 for you and Dylan. You guys are obviously ahead of the pack. Does this feel any different, or is this kind of just common for you now, just coming here and just handle business every day?
It's just come and handle business and helping out others in our group. We got some new running backs coming in, so we helping them out, telling them, making sure they know everything on the field, and helping them with their game, just picking up their game.
Simeon Price had a really good day today. What have you seen from him so far in practice?
Just every day, just taking stuff in and just being himself as a ball player. He's a baller.
What is his self when you talk about Simeon Price? What is his strength that you see?
His strength is quickness. He got the quickness, get in and out of cuts, and making people miss.
Your thoughts on Bull and how he's done so far?
Bull done good. Just getting in and out of cuts, getting downhill, being more physical. That's what out in the room, just be physical and not work everybody on the field. That's why we live by in the room.
I know you're just 4 practices in, but you're probably the best judge of the offensive line is a guy like you. What have you seen from those guys, and how do you feel about their performance?
I think they have tremendous upgrade their level of play. Everybody on the O-line has been out working hard from the summer to now, so that's a great step right there.
How much does having guys like Bull and Simeon behind you and Dylan make things maybe better for the two of you, because you guys get beat up on a pretty regular basis because you have to carry the ball some?
Mm-hmm. Just a stat group, everybody could go in and we know we have somebody to have our back. So Simeon, Bull, JJ, all them guys, I know they're going to have my back and do their job and do it to the most ability they can. So that's one big thing we got in our room.
I think it was Bull who had a pretty nice touchdown dance after one of the drills where he scored there. Do you think the running back group might be the best dancing group?
I know I ain't in it. Simeon, Bull, probably, not JJ. Probably Simeon, Bull probably got Dan.
Does it take a special mindset for running backs to want to come and play in an offense like this that passes as much as this one does?
Yeah, you take a special running back because sometimes you got to get in the trenches and block the linebackers. You might have to block a DN. So playing running back is hard anyway. I think it's hard because you get hit every play, taking a pound on your body every play, every down, every game. So
I know Irish offense hiring you and them both don't walk in this, watching this, but just you two, how much is the competition there making each other better? What's that like every day?
Just every day we're going to give our all. And whoever in, we're going to give our all. It's really just, hey, we here, really not competition, just we going to do our job every day. What we known for is competing every day outside with these guys.
You guys get the ball in your hands no matter what, it seems like. But do you feel like there's going to be a little more emphasis on design runs this year? Or,
Yeah, I think we're going to mix it in a lot. O-line got way much better the next step in game, and yeah.
You talking about Dylan a little bit. Does it kind of feel like sometimes you two maybe co-assistant coaches or something out there, as long as y'all been in this offense?
Yeah.
And the youngsters under you, and do you enjoy kind of having that role if you do?
Yeah, I feel like we coaches. Just teaching Bull them stuff, everybody stuff in the room. You got Brinston in the room. He'll come up and ask what we got. Like we know a lot from just being here over years, and even Coach Washington, we'll help Coach Washington out sometimes. Yeah, he just became running back coach, so we'll help him out with things. So, yeah, that's
How
really
different
big.
is he as being y'all's coach now, position coach?
Coach Washington, he bring a lot of energy. He bring a lot of energy to the table and meetings. He really, like, right there, he understands, and, like, I like him as a coach.
Is there different ideas or different things, strategies he brings to the table that y'all hadn't done the past couple of years?
Yeah, I think, like, strategies, because he, like, know the defense well. Like, he give us tips on, like, when they blitzing. You could tell, like, when, like, somebody finna overrun something. From him teaching safeties, like, positions. You could tell, like, when they feet up. Like, it's a lot of steps that he know as being the DB coach that he teach us to learn when we get out in the open field, that we got to watch out for the DBs on that.
I think you alluded to it, but Coach Washington said yesterday that for you and Dylan, the two older guys, maybe to take the next step, it's all about improving anticipation. How do you work on that when you're going through a camp? How do you get better at anticipating what you're going to see?
Just knowing what you got to do on the field, seeing everything before the play snap. Just a play snap read, knowing where somebody go be at, where somebody blitzing, what's coming to you. If you got to get out early and you ain't got nobody to block, just getting out early so you get the ball in your hand and make somebody miss that open field.
How much of that happens when you're out here, and how much of that happens when you go back and you watch the video of practice or video of game from a year ago?
Oh, it happened a lot. Practice is just like really the game. Our defense going to give us some stuff what other teams will give us, but our defense is a little different from that. But we get the ball a lot. We'll get a lot in practice and we'll get a lot in the game.
You talked about, the relationship that you and Dylan have, having played together for so long. I guess what's kind of relationship you two have with Will and kind of being there in the backfield with him?
We all been pretty tight since like before we came to Mississippi State, so it's still the same relationship. It's tight. We go over stuff. Will probably call us up. We'll go over stuff. He probably send us some stuff. Go in the locker room, talk about some stuff. So what we need to do, what you think need to go in, that type of stuff right there.
I guess how much do you guys talk about some of that pre-snap stuff that you were referring to? Like, is that something you guys talk with Will a decent amount too? Because it seems like he's kind of taking strides in that area as well, as he's kind of built experience.
Yeah, like seeing like pre-snap read, he'll see stuff, and we'll probably see stuff. I'll tap him somebody coming, watch that, and I think that's like better both our games and knowing like what's on the whole field, just reading the whole field.
Right. You talked about your pass blocking being a little better. I guess has that kind of pre-snap stuff kind of helped you be able to identify and anticipate, where maybe the blitz may be coming from or where you got to pick up a block?
Yeah, that's like my main thing, blocking. I just don't want to get a quarterback hit, and I just want to do my job every time. So I feel like that's the main thing I always work on before everything else, just protecting the quarterback.
Thanks, Woody.